My very good people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It all depends on where you're hearing me from. If you've been following the trend of this channel, you know we are very consistent and we do things that concern us, all right? So there's a particular video that is making rounds to social media. Some people made some steps out of their home. They went to where they call Igbo landing in the US, where Igbos in 1800s remember that it is better to die than to be a slave forever. Because there's no pleasure in slavery. That's the truth. There's no honor, there's no dignity in slavery. And that's what we are seeing today. That slavery comes in diverse ways. If it comes to your generation in the name of Fulani subjugation or British subjugation, it is still the same slavery. When it came to these people that you feel they are timid or they were not exposed, they noticed that it is better to fight and die than to be a slave, even in the US. All right? So they decided to hold their hands together, just like you are seeing the picture, and they drowned and they died. So these people made that approach. They went to that area, that site. I want you to view the site first. Hear them out before I continue. Why I'm bringing the picture of Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu. There is mystery in this Biafra struggle. Let's go there first.
Exactly. Yes, Lord.
Igbo landing.
Yes,
On this special day, we have come here to see this site.
You're doing the video, right?
Yes, a video.
Good.
We're here at this site. Can we take Igbo landing here? Amadike, I'm getting you
Yes,
right here.
What is history
We're
behind
here.
this place?
There's a history behind this place.
Yes, sir.
This is Igbo landing. So this very particular spot that the Igbos were brought in, they walked back into this river. As you can see, this river is not looking so deep, but they walked in here, and in 1803, as you can see, it's called EBO landing, but it's IGBO. They jumped in here and all of them drowned. It is history. The Igbos have come to reconnect with their roots. We have come to beat the spirit of the Igbos that drowned here. Farewell.
Yes, sir.
Farewell. But
Your souls,
yes,
may your
your
souls
soul
rest
rest in peace. You don't come here, you came to come near.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
May the souls
So,
of our fallen
how back are you?
and departed brothers
This is Igbo landing.
rest in
This
peace.
very spot. This very spot.
Yes.
And they walk back in. Here, very good. I mean, with the rather than be subjugated to slavery.
They voluntarily and cautiously walked into the river and drowned.
Brave men.
And that is why it's called Igbo landing.
Yes.
1803.
Let me ask you a question about here. Ahmadike,
Yes, sir.
what do you think of being in this site today?
I mean, I have goosebumps. It's unbelievable. This race called Igbo, as mysterious as it continues to be, this is almost the climax of one of the histories behind our race and our ethnic group. To imagine that the stubbornness, the righteous stubbornness that our people faced back in the days, that has driven us to where we are today. As you can see, we're not making this up. The signs are here. Our brothers walked into this river and drowned to their death, rather than be subjugated to the hardship and the conditions of slavery.
Yes.
You are here. You are here at, they call this place St. Simon's Island. This is Igbo landing. What is your feeling today?
Actually, nothing but goosebumps. To see the place we've heard about, to see the place that is talked about, where fellow Igbos decided in unity to walk back and perish rather than being subjugated to slavery. This is a historic site, and being here today, words alone cannot express it. I'm glad 3 of us came here as friends.
So, Onwa, you're a lawyer, you're a local civil activist, you're a community leader, you're a politician, and you are everything that some of these our forefathers stood for back in 1800s. So how do you feel arriving here today?
Arriving here at this particular spot, like Bedike said, it gives me goosebumps. I feel a reconnection, the spirit of our ancestors that walked into this river. The pain that they went through, it was our great ancestors that sent them into slavery. It was not them. It was our great-great-great-great-grandfather or fathers that pushed them. But here they said, we are going back home. That's why they sing the song, the spirit of the river take us back home. That was the song they were singing when they all walked in. Together they held hands and said, Omambala, the spirit of the river take us back home. And here today we have come and tell them their spirit, so that their spirit can rest in peace.
Amen.
That they can go home finally. As today we have celebrated and renamed so many Americans, so many of our descendants who found out that they're Igbos also. We have come today to help bring a closure. And in this closure, remind them and the spirit that we are one. Ibundibo, Ibundibo, Igbo. We are children of God, and we're a special breed. And we want to continue and say, farewell, farewell. May your spirit rest in peace.
So there are stories out there that the people that live around here still hear voices of, I don't know if it's true or not, or reincarnation of spirits of folks that used to live here, that at night sometimes they hear voices. What do you think about that, and how does that make you feel?
Well, those voices will soon end because the spirits, have still been wanting to return home. But by Igbos coming here and asking them that you are home now, by recognizing them and praying for them, those voices that come out at night will finally know that their people have come to reconnect with them.
In fact, I guess for some time now, history have been cut off because...
You see, Igbos are not known to be slaves. We have never been, and we don't want to be. We know Ifeanyuba is trying to make us to be. Omahi is already a slave, making us to be a slave. Yes, we know. We know all of them have collected money. They sold us into slavery. Yes, but we say no. Go and collect, let them, give them back their money. We will not buy the idea of slavery. God will not allow this generation to continue in that slavery. Instead, we will drown all of you. You see the scenario. Those people said no. They held hands together and they drowned in the river. And the white people lost them. They didn't be their slave at all. That is the same way we would drown Igbo land if you decide to sell us or to continue in this your slavery attitude. I'm telling you, you will not have it. We would rather have it instead of you people to have it. I mean the slaves, the puppets, the bootlickers. Even Senator Abaribe said Nigeria is running with rule of law. Jesus Christ. I couldn't believe my ear the day he said it. Which rule of law? Where in the list is that rule of law? Do you know that is why Nnamdi Kanu is still where he is? Because he's not born into that bond of slavery. It's not in his blood. And he don't want to receive it. He has received pains upon pains in his lifetime. But he said no. Instead of him to be a slave, it is better for him to die fighting.